take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff curtain, a little bit more intense, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that, who can endure this pressure, is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship. Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They'll run it from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
This is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up fourth and short.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a fourth down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And he takes it around the 20. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So Clemson's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams.
And that one's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return. What? The offense will go to work with the 44.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
He can go. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
To bootleg here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
We're going to throw it on third and very long. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
What a kick. It's good from 55.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. That's caught. It's Jacobs. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. This comes on offense moving quickly down the field.
There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw.
Here, breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. It's an outbound. The catch made. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counterplay. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
It's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they will score. Touchdown, Clemson. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounced back from that right away. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Running back has it on the screen now. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Defense kind of... running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. We'll give it to the running back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now they call a run. Runs through the defender. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Right down after a 7-yard. So it's 2nd and 3.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. I got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Man, I don't know how he wasn't able to hold on to that football in the end zone. That's a touchdown. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for this defense. When they get to film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. What was the breakdown that almost allowed that big play?
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was successful with his last kick. This one, though, from 46 yards away. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them. Here he goes. Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. There was no catching him that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Play action here on first down. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Here's the second down play.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. Muscles past the defender. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback. Sure made him pay for it.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made over the middle, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that short completion. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. QB bootlegs here. Pass caught on a comeback route.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Throwing off play action. Short connection to the tight end here. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and sets the offense up to the 33.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds when the defense was short of the 1st down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch made, looking for the goal line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Brown.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Finds his man. It's Brown. Breaks free with room to run. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. The Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense trying to cap a really impressive first half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. On 1st down, it's play action. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They stop him on the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. That's reeled in. It's Jacobs. And this one goes nowhere. Get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Picks up the first, looking for more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Illegal block.
So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the Tigers will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. He keeps it on the design run. To get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Jukes to get free.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now rolling out to his left. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And the route is on.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Adams. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. They're going to run it. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks through the tackle. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage?
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Pulls it in. It's Hill. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. Linebacker shifting around now. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll go right back to him on first down. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Hale. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. No stopping him on that run. The shotgun handoff here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense?
Who's in the clear? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. They continue to roll up the score.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Edwards. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside. Defense.
What I always see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets made on the out route. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Bringing pressure. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Clemson. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. Taking command now in the 4th quarter, closing in a bid for the national championship game.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
2nd down after that completion. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Grab behind the line. It's Adams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense. Leaning on the run game here late. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Passes the 40. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. With the catch, it's James. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great...
Here he goes. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. And is brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And he boots it high into the air. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. He's going to pull it down and run. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Offense in hurry-up mode. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Good enough for a first down.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's caught! Touchdown, Clemson!
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Defense setting up for a passing down now with 7 DBs on the field. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance.